Thank you. Hello everybody, my name is Craig Bennett and I'm the founder. We are doing another Python tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be getting into is equals to, and this is simply saying is whatever equal to something else, which has extreme uses in many languages. So it's a big thing to know now if all possible. But as far as that goes, I highly recommend that you check out the previous videos if you haven't already. If you hadn't, then check out the card towards to the previous videos. Now, in case if you want to skip ahead or you already know about this or whatever, then feel free to check for the card at the top by now, and that should take you to the future video. If that card does not show, probably that video is not out yet. And keep in mind that these videos come out once to twice a week, depending on my schedule. Now, as far as things goes, looking into here, what we have is basically is something equal to something else. So what we're using is two equal signs to say is something true. Does this equal to that? It does, then give true. If not, then give false. Now we got a greater than, a less than, and for here we got a greater than or equals to or less than or equals to. So with that we got a is and it's true, so we get a true. Is 1 greater than 2? No. So it's false. Then we have is 2 greater than 1 or equal to, and obviously again from this one up here, that's true. Then since 2 cannot be greater than 2, it's false. But can 2 be greater than or equal to, again equal to, then that's true. So as far as that goes, that is pretty useful in itself when doing the basic math. And this is pretty much about as advanced as it's going to get in a lot of this math. There's a little bit more, but a lot of math is just this is basic algebra stuff that you'll learn in high school. But then we get into is not useful, but just showing an example. It says 5. Is it 5? Yes, so it gives true. Is 5 is 2? No, so give it false. Now, same thing here. Say we say A equals 5, B equals 5, and it just ignored that, so ignore that. And then A equals, same thing up here. Does it equal to B? So again, 5 and 5, so yes. And then to show you can do math with this, I did A plus B, and it's obviously 10. You can do A times B, and it'll give you 25. A minus B, 0. A divided by B, 1. You know, it's basic algebra, so it's that. Then we got list, empty list, and empty list. Does A equal B? And it does empty list equal an empty list? It's true. A is B. It says false. Now again, this is why is useless in a lot of cases. It's really great to find none, but as far as that goes, basically it looks and compares the memory. So what it's doing is it actually comes back as false, because what it's actually doing is comparing whether or not the two values are in the same place in memory. That's what is. So it works with small numbers, and this is fine, but most of the time it would say it isn't true at all. So I really would advise against using is when possible. In fact, 90% of the time I see equals on across multiple languages. Some languages may have something a little bit different, but that's most of the time, or one of these. So basically anything above here, I see that more than not. So that's a big thing to keep in mind. Anyways, this has been Craven, found on TechView Snope. If you got any questions on this or anything else, then let me know in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer as quickly as possible. Please leave a like, subscribe, share, check out our Patreon campaign to help keep these videos free and coming out on a regular time basis. And I hope to see you in the next video, and hope you have a great day.